News tonight that President Trump is ready to ask Congress for cash for Harvey relief. Now, keep in mind, we got new Fox polls tonight. Fox has the Congress has a 15% approval rating. Ours are much higher than that, according to that new poll rating, so they're not doing so well. But in 2012, when Superstorm Sandy hit the Northeast, some members of the Texas delegation voted against the federal relief bill. Earlier, New Jersey Governor Christie reminded folks of that, and he urged representatives to put that kind of divisiveness behind them. But he didn't let his fellow Republicans, who went against his relief bill, off the hook. Watch.
They were playing politics with it, okay? They were all getting ready to do what they wanted to do for 2016 and make themselves seem like the most conservative person. And I'm urging the members of Congress in New Jersey, don't hold a grudge.
Texas Congressman Kevin Brady is chairman of the House Ways Committee, and he represents folks in and around Houston. So first of all, Congressman Brady, our hearts go out to your district and all of the people, no doubt, that you know who are affected by all of this. So we want to thank you for taking the time to be here tonight, because we know you have a lot on your plate. In terms of the relief effort that will come from Congress, what do you make of the criticism of what happened in the last round?
Yeah, so let's start about the immediate needs. We've got two big challenges right now. This is an extra innings disaster, as you can see. And so in southeast Texas, this is an area that just got hammered with Hurricane Ike and Rita, and they've never seen, even in those, the flooding they have today. So we're still seeing the evacuations, the flash flooding, the rescues over there. And in our communities, we were plucking people from rooftops yesterday. Today we're watching the water recede. So our focus now is helping people in shelters determine how soon can they get back. How do they assess their damage? What do we need to take care of them in both the short and the long term? So our focus continues to be on that.
No doubt. And, when you do return to Washington, or when this bill comes up, I would imagine that you're going to be a strong, passionate voice for wanting that money to go to Texas. And I just have to ask you, because the last time when we talk about Sandy, there were a number of conservatives, yourself included, who felt that there should be some offset in the budget for that money.
Yeah. So Martha,
is that something that you still want to pursue?
Yeah. So look, let's review that. I voted for Sandy funding. I didn't for the Sandy plus pork funding. But I want to make this point about Governor Christie. Look, if he has a beef with this, fine. There's a time and place for this. But I noticed while he was on the airwaves trying to extort some petty political payback, what I noticed at the very same moments, we had a law enforcement officer trapped and dying in his car, a family van with 6 kids and family members swept to their death, and an 89-year-old grandmother who we lost forever. And while our emergency responders were working day and night to try to save people, in my view, there is a time and a place for that debate that Governor Christie wants, but this isn't it, because I will tell you this, when Hurricane Sandy was hitting New Jersey and our East Coast, we were all pulling for and praying for them. And so I think there's a time and a place for all of this debate, but I frankly think Governor Christie owes an apology to emergency responders who are out there busting their tail and volunteers who are doing the same to save people's lives while he was on the airways trying to score cheap political points.
Very strong point and well taken. Congressman Brady, as you say, there are subjects for another day. I know you're very passionate about tax reform, and the president spoke about it today, but I hope you'll come back when your focus can have the luxury of turning to other things, because obviously you have a very strong focus right now.
This was a good day, too. I appreciate the president's support, both for the hurricane and tax reform. We appreciate his leadership.
Thank you very much, Congressman Brady. Look forward to talking with you again, sir.